I wanted to at least get a few games in before we ended the stress test for the game. So hopefully we can get. This is insane. You see these tricks that I'm doing? How am I pulling this stuff off? I've never done a trick that good in an actual game. Why can't I do that when it actually matters? Hello everybody, I'm Kindly Keyin and welcome to Decksplash. This is a new game from Bossa Studios, the same guys behind Surgeon Simulator and I Am Bread, so definitely some wacky, kooky stuff going on here, but it seems really cool. Essentially, think of this game as a multiplayer Tony Hawk match, but mixed with Splatoon. I know that sounds weird, but essentially you're riding a skateboard and you're doing tricks, and by doing those tricks, you fill the arena with paint, and you need to cover the arena with your color paint more than the other team's color paint. That's basically the premise of the game. So we're going to jump in here, try to play an online match. I played a little bit of the game. I'm still very, very bad at it, and I have a feeling that there are developers out there playing the game right now who are way better than me at the game, but we're going to do our best to try and beat them. All right, so we're in the game, but do keep in mind that this is a closed alpha, so there are some quirks and bugs here. You can also see the frame rate isn't ideal. It's not terrible. It's still playable for sure. But it would be nice to see like a full 60 frames per second, but they're stress testing the servers right now, so that's basically why we're seeing so much kind of crazy stuff going on here. But I'm gonna do my best to try and win this match, and oh my gosh, how did I land that? How did I land that? I'm cat eyes. This is awesome. I like being a skateboard made of cat eyes. So are any of you guys skateboarders? Let me know in the comments below. I used to skateboard in my heyday as a teenager. I started skating when I was about 12 years old, and I skated all the way up until, I mean, I still skateboard sometimes, but I can't say that I skate on a regular basis right now. I feel kind of bad saying I'm a skateboarder. I feel like a poser. But I can do a few tricks here and there, just a couple. But yeah, are you guys into skateboarding? You can see here, we can do a lot of flips. I mean, we can do a lot of spins here. Now, doing flip tricks is a whole nother thing. Now, I'm going to try to do a kick flip. You basically, oh, no, I overflipped it and I bailed. So, hey, but we are winning the match, so there's something to be said for that, right? I need to turn around. Please, turn around. Please, I can't turn around. What is going on here? Okay. Oh my goodness. Gosh, get on. Okay, there we go. We escaped whatever that was, that purgatory that we were trapped in. Yeah, doing like flip tricks is super weird. I'll try to demonstrate here. That was actually pretty decent. That was like a forward 360 flip. That was absurd. I think there's a clear reason why they don't list the name of the tricks you're actually doing. Like in Tony Hawk, you know, you land a trick, it tells you what you're doing. I think there's a reason why it doesn't do that in this game, because it is impossible to tell what you are doing. Honestly, you're just doing insane stuff. Some of the grinds, you'll like land on the rail like Primo style, like you're busting some crazy Rodney Mullen. Like you're busting some crazy Rodney Mullen style tricks around here. It gets kind of crazy. But yeah, okay, that was pretty decent, even though that was a sloppy landing. Oh yeah, also, you can see in the upper left-hand corner, I've got this charged thing. This is an ability to actually like knock people back. So like, for instance, these guys who are ahead of me, the blue team over there, they're getting some pretty crazy combos. If I can catch up to them and hit the B button next to them, it'll knock them out of the combo. So let's see if we can do that. Let's see if we can ruin this guy's day. Oh, he landed it. Man, he knew I was coming, I think. I think he knew I was coming for him. All right, let's try to look at this grind. What is this? What is happening? This is physically impossible, and I love every second of it. Let's try to land that. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe that we actually landed that, and we actually won the match. That's a pretty good 2 for 2 right there. But yeah, so if you use that charge attack, it actually knocks the enemies off of their trick. But in addition to that, it will buff your teammates. So if they land a trick inside of the circle that creates, it doubles their score for a certain period of time. And we just got kicked out of our match. So we're going to have to find another match. Hopefully, there's enough people playing. I don't know when the stress test ends, but if my timing is right here, it ends in about 10 minutes. Which is kind of a bummer, but I wanted to at least get a few games in before we ended the stress test for the game. So hopefully we can get. This is insane. You see these tricks that I'm doing? How am I pulling this stuff off? I've never done a trick that good in an actual game. Why can't I do that when it actually matters? Whatever. I'm a super bunny. I'm gonna embrace my super bunniness. I think I was saying that, like, with that charge ability, you can basically charge up your teammates' scores if they land inside of that circle. So it's a pretty cool mechanic here. There's definitely some team play involved. I mean, you can definitely plan for stuff if you're good enough at the game. Obviously, I'm not. With my limited experience in the game, obviously I'm not going to be able to do too much with those abilities on purpose. I can just drop them and hopefully my teammates know how to use it. All right, so hopefully we can get into another match here. It's not looking like a lot of people are playing, unfortunately. So we may be coming to the end of this stress test and everybody's kind of signing off, which is kind of a bummer. I missed out on the main group of people. So I may not be able to get into another game, but at the very least, you guys can see the game here. You can see it being played to a small extent. Like, I'm not actually in a match, obviously. But you can see kind of the basic core mechanics at play here. Also, we are a popsicle, which is pretty sweet. Could you imagine a skateboard, though, with one end being smaller than the other end? That would be extremely hard to do tricks off of. I can't imagine that would make your life very easy for doing stuff. All right, a couple of people have joined the match, but we still need 2 more people to get in here. All right, guys, we finally got dropped into the middle of a match here, and I have no idea what's happening, but clearly our team is losing, which is not great, but hopefully maybe I can turn it around here. Some of these people are probably way better at the game than me. That's not saying much because most people are better at video games in general than me. Let's just go with that. But hopefully we can make a comeback here. I'm not doing a great job of that. Oh, look at that. Okay, did you see that? I just totally blasted those guys off of their combo. So I was kind of a jerk, but at the same time, it's not gonna save us because they're like way ahead of us, and I keep falling. I cannot land a good trick anymore. I'm just bad at it. Okay, let's try to get this. All right, and then jump to the next one. Hook on that, and then let's try to get to this. Oh, look at this. It's happening. Oh, no. Oh, I landed on my side. I landed Primo style. That's stupid. Why would I do that? All right, let's try to... Okay, I need to figure this out. This is not Tony Hawk. Keep that in mind. This is so far from Tony Hawk. It's absurd, but I keep playing it like it is Tony Hawk. I'm trying to like hold, you know, I'm trying to hold the ollie button to make myself move faster. Force of habit. I played way too much Tony Hawk as a teenager. I can't break it. I can't break the habit. Linkin Park style. All right, let's try and get this. Oh, look at us. We took the lead. Look at that. Yeah. All right, they're making a comeback though, but at least we are fighting. At least we are fighting. I wish I could see the score in these last few seconds. I keep flipping over the thing. I'm going to do that, and just for the heck of it. Did we... I don't know. It's going to be extremely close. Oh, man, they won by just a little bit. They took it at the very end. Let's see. Hopefully, we can get into another match here. All right, guys. Well, unfortunately, it's looking like there aren't enough players playing right now, at least not anymore. But hopefully that gave you a nice taste of what to expect from Decksplash. It seems super cool. Definitely, there's still some more work to be done, but obviously that's a part of the testing phase. So that's why they're doing this kind of stuff. And obviously, I am a caveman skateboard, which is pretty stinking sweet. I would love to have a skateboard that looks like this. I don't know how practical it would be, but... you know, it's something. But definitely keep an eye out on Decksplash. It seems like a very, very fun multiplayer game. I'm looking forward to seeing it further developed, and obviously they're going to add in more maps. They're going to have more skateboards. They're going to have more goofiness that you would expect from the guys behind I Am Bread and Surgeon Simulator. So it's going to be a good time, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, be sure to hit that like button. And of course, if you'd like to see more, you can subscribe to my channel. But otherwise, thank you for watching. And I'll see you guys next time.